Today you're going to get a dot. Your dot has two sides, a white side and a brown side. Today, when we write our name, we want to use the white side. Use a pencil to write your name, your class code, it starts with a K, and it's on your table folder, and your table's color. If you don't know how to write your table's color, look at the sign on your table. Then I'm going to put my pencil away and flip over my dot. I've got three colors, yellow, red, and white. And before I can start, I need to pick up my brush and bounce it like a trampoline on the sponge. This helps get all the water out of your brush and makes your paint work way better. Then I'm going to dip his tippy toes into the paint, no scooping like a spoon, and I'm going to start to paint around my circle. I'm using yellow first. And I didn't switch colors yet, so I didn't have to rinse off my brush, but now I'm going to switch. Take your paintbrush and bounce him in the water to get him nice and clean. Don't stir like a spoon, and bounce him back on that sponge since he just got wet again. You might be wondering why I started with yellow. Yellow is a wimpy color, but when you go down on the color wheel, red and purple are lower. They're a lot stronger, and they like to be bullies. So I'm going to put my red on after my yellow. Ooh, and it looks like I used too much. That really strong red is taking over our wimpy yellow. Oh no! Sometimes when I mix a color, I have to try to adjust my recipe. I'm going to clean off my brush, and I'm going to think about what color I should add more of. Yellow seems like a good idea since he kind of disappeared. Oh, he's looking better already. I'm mixing my paint up and spreading it around my circle to make my orange. Now, as I fill up my circle, I can adjust my recipe any way I like, as long as I'm getting an orange circle. You might decide to clean off your brush, use your sponge, and dip a little white on. Ooh, now I've got a very light orange dot. I'm going to spread it out a little bit more, but I think I need to go back a little bit yellower. So I'm going to put lots and lots of yellow on my dot, and then I'm going to use a tiny amount of red because he is such a strong guy. Oh, that's still not quite right, so I'm going to add a little bit more yellow until I get it just right. Perfect. Make sure you smooth out your circle nice and smooth. Use your two pincher fingers and two hands to pick up your dot, and you're going to head to the drying rack. The drying rack is a place where we put our paintings. When you get to the drying rack, you see a big shelf open on the bottom. You need to put your piece of art all the way in the very back, not in the front, and then after your painting is on the drying rack, you can wash your hands. If you washed your hands before the drying rack, they would have gotten all messy when you went to the drying rack, so you need to do this after. At the sink, you should take 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I washed my hands and now I'm done. When you wash your hands, you need to turn on the water, and it's important that you use soap to rub your hands together. Usually you need to rub the tips of your fingers because they're what gets the messiest. Make sure you rub all over your hands and then rinse them off. I'm still rubbing. Make sure you're rubbing, not just getting your hands wet. You should take one paper towel to wipe off your hands. We want to be nice to the environment and not waste paper towels. Then you can throw your paper towel in the garbage. Make sure today you are being respectful, being responsible, being helpful, and being safe. If you're not following directions or using paint the right way, Miss Bergman could take your paintbrush away. Let's have fun today!